So we have started till chart of accounts. In a chart of accounts, it's like a ledger. It's normally for the ledger we need a 4 C's, right? So out of 4C we have covered the chart of accounts. That we have created the segment, but we didn't assign the values to the value sets, right? So let us just assign the values to value sets. Okay. Go to the setup and maintenance. Okay. So under finance, so where we have checked it? Any idea? Functional reporting structure or okay. So in the financial reporting standard, they have created a value set. Just we need to assign the values to the value sets. Okay. That day we have compiled that key flex field, right? Did you check it? It got compiled and previously it is in editor, right? Now it is changed to tick mark. So we have started with MA, right? Value sets. Value sets we have started with MA. So just we need to manage the values. Okay. For the legal entity, I am trying to manage the values. Okay. So just I am adding the values from here. So I'm making as a 101. I'm making as a MA US legal entity. Okay. So the summary. Okay, I'm taking another value. So if you are seeing here, it's showing as a 101, right? So 102. Once you saved it, you cannot edit it back. The values. Okay. This I'm creating for UK legal entity. Okay. The third one I'm creating for, let us create for India legal entity. Okay. So I have created it. So just click on save and close. So values I have created for the legal entity. Now the next I'm going to create the values for my accounts. So what is the values for the accounts? What is the length for my account? 3 or 4? 3 or 4? 3. For accounts? Accounts we kept it as 4, right? Segments. First segment, legal entity we given as a 3, and the first 4, right? For this character length is 4. Okay. So I will make it as a assert. Okay. Here the thing is, so this is the natural account. Okay. So here we are able to see accounting. It is not there. Oh, this is cost center. Sorry, this is 3 one. This is 3 only. Take back 1. Okay. I'm going with 200 at 2, and I am going with 300 at 3. Okay. This is the cost center value. Cost center we given as 3 only. Okay. I said for accounts. So accounts, the total width of the account is 4. See, it is 4, right? So it's a 4. So while managing the values, it should be the 4 character. So I'm click on OK. So I'm making as 1000. Okay. I'm making as a assert. So here the thing is, here you are able to see one more column as account type. That means this segment I have tagged to the natural account. Okay. The natural account is like, it's a mandatory one. I said it's like 2 things is mandatory infusion, right? One is a primary segment value, another is a natural account. Okay, the natural account is nothing but either it is an asset account or revenue account or liability account or equity account. Okay, so in the Oracle Fusion, if you are asset, right? So normally what they did is they did some default value. If it is starting with 1000, okay, so it's asset account. It's starting with 2000, so we can change it, but actually Oracle maintaining the flow. So if it is starting with 1, it's asset account. Okay, if it is starting with 2, 2 is like 2 is like a liability account. Okay, and also if I'm starting with 3, 3 is like a bonus equity. That means Here it's starting with 3,000. Okay. $2,000 is liability account. Okay. So if you're checking for the four, always the fourth one is like revenue. So your revenue account. You're checking here. The fourth one, I'm able to see revenue account, right? That means I'm defining the values for my value sets. So we define for accounts, cost center, and legal entity. We have one more for future. We have created it, right? So I'm going to add a values for this is like a length is 3. So it will be like a 3 characters. Okay. So I'm creating. So just I'm creating only one value. So which we have created for future, right? I will make it as a future one. Okay. So click on save and close. So I have defined the values to my value sets. That means segment 1 to segment 4 I have defined it. For that segment 1 to segment 4 I given the values. Right. So now you can access this one. Access these values to your general ledgers. So chart of account we have created, right? You can save. Let us check for the flex field, key flex field value. What is the status it's showing it now? Check for the account structure. Now it is showing as deployment status is showing as edited. Okay, we are done with edit now. So we are going to deploy my flex fields. So now I am going to deploy the flex fields. That means which we created for the chart of account. So we have created segment 1, 2, 3, 4. We have created our chart of account. We have created the value sets. We have created the values. We have assigned the values to my value sets. We have linked my value sets to my chart of account. Okay. Now it is deploying in progress. Let's check for some other. It will take time. So still now you have any doubts? No. So out of 4C, we are done with setup for chart of accounts. So other thing is whatever is there. 4C, out of 4C, chart of accounts we have completed, right? So one of the C we have completed. The second one is calendar. Third one is currency. Fourth one is convention method. Okay. Let us check for the setup for the currency. Okay. Yes, we have almost 35 flex fields we have. So it will take time to compile. Okay, only one got processed. Meanwhile, let us create a calendar. So do you know what is meant by calendar, right? Yes, so normally we are using our calendar, right? So in the same way, Oracle also, whatever we are maintaining, so we have a calendar. Yes. I think you already referred to. So if it is for US might be on calendar, UK might be on calendar, India one might be on calendar. If you are doing the business, it's like a consolidation in US, you can create only one calendar and you can assign to all over your business units. Sorry, all your ledgers. Okay. Let us check for the fusion finance. Only one completed. I don't know when it will complete it. If it is complete only, we can go further. Else it will log actually. System is slow too. Oh my goodness. We should not do it in parallel, my on. So let it complete it. Okay. Then we will move further. Let it complete it. Okay, then only we can use this general ledger to this chart of account to create a general ledger. So do you remember the flow, right? So the top is a general ledger. Okay, so under the general ledger we have a 4C. One is a chart of account, another is a currency, another is a convention method, another one is a calendar. Okay, the chart of account, we have created our own chart of account. So what I said is like a for currency and the convention method, Oracle default they have the convention method. Okay, so it's like we don't want to do any other setups for it. So already we have a default setup, just we want to use it. Okay, once this is complete, let us start. Okay.